Alright, hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. I wanted to get back into Rust a couple weeks ago in my last video, number 8, of the new Rust developmental build. Now Rust is the new build is the actual default Rust. So when you go in and you play, the Rust icon in your desktop and you try to go into Rust, the new build is now what's going to be launched by default. You can still get into the old Rust, but you have to actually go to Steam and go into the the old version to play the old Rust. You could still, you still have access to both, but you have to go back to the classic from the Steam to actually play the old one. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go to Seattle again. I've given it 2 weeks. I was going to do a Rust video earlier this week, but I wanted to go ahead. It seems like they're making changes and updates every Friday. So I wanted to go ahead and wait till today to see if there's more new stuff. So that's kind of why I waited a little bit to make my next video, even though I really wanted to jump in and show you guys some more stuff. But I'm really liking the look of the land as of the last video I made a couple weeks ago. And come on, click here to wake up. Still got a few bugs and issues, it looks like. Let's go into here. Make sure there's not an update or something. No. See, here's what you need to do. If you want to play the old one, you have to go in and hit Play Legacy. That's what you got to do if you want to play the old version of Rust. But otherwise, from the default, or if you have a desktop icon, even though the icon looks like it's the legacy version, it'll bring you up to the new Rust. The only way you can get back into the old Rust is to go to Steam and click that, right-click on the Rust and click on Play Legacy. Now keep in mind that you're going to get both versions for the same price. $19.99, and I think that's a pretty good deal. I do believe at some point, even though they say that they have no plans of getting rid of the old Rust, I mean they haven't updated it in so long now that at some point I think they'll just get rid of it altogether. But who knows? Even if they keep it up though, they don't plan on doing any new updates to it or anything like that, and hackers have taken that legacy of Rust completely over. Alright, where did Rust go? It just vanished that time. That was not cool. And it's not coming up yet again either. Go to Task Manager. Well, I wanted to show you guys some Rust today, but it looks like it is not wanting to cooperate. We'll try one more time. And I'm going to go ahead and upload this video anyway, so you guys can see the bugs and the failure that's going on with the new version of Rust. I don't know any other way to refresh, see if that works. That does work. Procedural map says 59 players out of 500 are playing with Seattle. So, join server, connecting. It looks like it's going to work. Maybe it'll work this time. But yeah, I want to show you guys all these different bugs and stuff like that if they're happening. That way you guys are aware, of what you might see if you buy Rust or if you jump into the new build of Rust. I don't really understand what this loading snapshots and entities. I have no idea what that means. Again, we're getting this. I saw this a couple weeks ago. One day we'll put information about your death here. It'll say what killed you. It might even have stats about how you died or how long or how you lived your previous lives. Just even having stats of how long you lived from your last death would be pretty cool. And, I like that idea. What would be even cooler is if you had a record of all players what player out there has lived the longest? You know, is there a player out there that's survived over 100 hours, over 500 hours of game time without dying? Probably that's a little unrealistic, but you know what I mean. It only seems like there's somebody that's able to survive and not die for some unreal amount of time. So seeing that would be pretty cool. So hopefully we can get up and move around now. Wake up. There we go. It worked this time. Good. Is the V your VoIP key? I'm going to say yes, because that's what it was last time. And I'll try it too. Yep, recording. So it says recording at the top. I'm holding V down. That means if somebody's around me now, they can hear me. Yeah, the old Rust just never had snow or anything either. So, I mean, this is really, really cool. I like the water effects. I like these little rocks on the ground. The one thing I think is this water and this cold. Up here, I think this would be frigid if you were naked. So it says now that I'm wet, soaking wet. Okay. I almost think you should have a chance of hypothermia or something like that if you're in... Now I'm cold, okay. So, I mean, that is realistic. Look at that sunset. I mean, if you get in water up here in the cold mountains and the snow all around and stuff like that, you know that water is going to be frigid. And you should almost take a chance of getting like hypothermia or something. I mean, to make it completely realistic, if you were wearing like cloth clothing and you enter the water, it would be really cool if they would make it so you kind of had to remove that armor for a while to let it dry out or something, to avoid getting hypothermia and freezing to death. Why do people gotta be mean? Test it out, Fagatron. Look at here, we found a dead guy. Not a dead guy, I mean a sleeping guy. And it shows his name. It never used to do that. And when you found a sleeping guy in the old legacy version of Rust, it would never show who it was. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and F this guy up here. Might have to turn the volume up a little bit. I can barely hear that. I think I'm here. Yep, there we go. So he died. Now what does it say? It doesn't say his name anymore. It just says loot corpse. Okay, so now hit E. And he had a rock. Great. They need to get rid of this and blur that. I'm sure there's a way to blur that. Kids watching this video, I don't really want to see that kind of stuff. Let's ask here. See if it's still close on nude sensor, type nudity sensor 1, nudity sensor 1, invalid command. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So I'm just going to have to go with the nude. So just be aware that if you have kids, you may not want them watching the nude penises that you're going to see in this video. It is now nighttime. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I like the looks of these shrubs. That looks really good. Look at that. It's nice. It looks like it's snow covered. Somebody started building the foundation up here, it looks like. Now my son and I did try to play this for a while, and we tried to find each other so I could make a video last week. And the problem was is we could not find each other. We spent like over an hour just trying to find each other and was never successful at finding each other. What I'd love to see added to this, I mean, I love the random maps. I love the way the terrain looks now. It's really impressive. But what I'd love to see is them to somehow make on these random maps, make like a random loop road, like the loop road they had in the Legacy Rust. You know, and have it be different every time, but always have it make a circle towards the middle of the map. And that way on any random map, people could at least find each other by trying to stay alive on the road. You know, one guy's trying to stay there alive and the other guy, friend or whatever, is just circling the road until he sees him. At least that would give players a better chance of finding each other. And without the ability to have a teleport command or anything like that, or to spawn, either that or have, you know, players have the ability to spawn where a friend is. So if you have a friend on Steam or whatever, you know, give you the option to log in and spawn wherever they're at. One of those two options would be a nice feature, either having a circle road somewhere in the middle of every map, maybe have it random every time, or just give players the ability to spawn, you know, where a friend is online, if they're on the same map, same server. That would be really nice as well. And then if they die, maybe you have to log out. You know, if one of you dies, maybe you have to completely log out and then log back in, make a new character, log back into the game, and then respawn on your friend. Be a nice little touch to help people find each other. Because right now, finding each other with this random terrain and as big as the map is, it seems next to impossible. Causing my hunger to go down by doing all this work. Smashing rocks. Seems like it takes a lot longer to acquire all the materials in a rock now than it did in Legacy. I don't remember having to hit a rock this long. But then again, it might speed up quite a bit once they give me a stone hatchet or a pickaxe or whatever. What's going to happen is somebody's going to come with an axe or a gun and kill me, get all my stuff. But you know, that's cool because I've never really been killed for my materials in this new version or this new build of Rust, and it would be nice to actually have that conflict and interaction. I mean, we can actually collect resources that people want, and that's a good thing. That means the game is a lot closer to being playable. We can now build houses that have locked doors and all that good stuff. Somebody's saying it's not as dark as Legacy, which is kind of disappointing. Well, I don't think it needs to be quite as dark as it was in Legacy, to be honest. I mean, you could see that when it was night, I could barely see. I mean, that's good enough. And anything you see here, guys, remember this is still very early release, so you know we're still in big time alpha on this. So anything you see here in this video could change a lot in the coming weeks and coming months. So, you know, if you see something you really don't like or see something you really love, you know, either way, don't be surprised if things change quite a bit, you know, in the coming months in this new version of Rust. And hopefully most of it will be for the better. But I do like the feel of, you know, smashing a rock into a tree or another rock now. I mean, you can feel, it's almost like you can feel the vibrations. And even the Legacy Rust never had this good a feel to acquiring resources. I mean, it's almost like you can feel I can feel how solid this rock is by seeing that shake. Getting a lot more sulfur ore from this one than the other types of rock material, stones and metal ore. Okay, so see, people are starting to play this game more. Somebody's talking about how he made somebody an extra key and put it inside his base. So people are starting to talk about bases and getting keys and making sure everybody has a key and stuff. So that's a good sign that this game is already getting to be to a point where it's pretty playable. And I like that. I need to find some wood now. I should have plenty of stones. I need to find me a couple of trees and get me wood and make me at least a stone pickaxe. I mean a stone hatchet, sorry. To make a pickaxe, I'm going to need a furnace and fragments for sure. So at this point, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and fast forward this, or skip ahead to where I have some wood and have some materials, or something happens, like a fight with another character or something. And try to show you guys the best stuff of my playtime here in the Experimental Rust today. It looks like they might have fixed the issue where I was having last week, where I was seeing like see-through trees. It doesn't take too long to acquire the cap on any given tree. And it looks like the tree goes away as well. So that's a nice touch. Thought I heard something there. Yeah, I hear something. I heard somebody walking somewhere. Don't really know how far away it was, but the tree finally went away. God, I can hear something. Just don't know where he's at. Let's do this. Let's try to hide up here a little bit and craft me, at least get my back to a wall here so I'm not standing completely out of the open. Let's go ahead and try to craft a stone spear. Hunting bow, wooden spear, stone hatchet. Okay, looks like I'm crafting that now. 200 wood and 100 stones. I have plenty of both. So we will... I can still hear somebody walking around. Looks like they're walking through the snow. It sounds like it's walking through the snow. I mean, let's see if we move slower while we're crafting. Not yet. I haven't made it where you can move slower while you're crafting. Let's see if I can find this guy. I mean, for all I know, it's a wolf that I'm hearing. I just don't know. Huh, I don't see anybody. And it's kind of got me freaked out a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh, that might have been what I was hearing right there. A pig. Yep, I think that's what I was hearing, is a damn pig. Yep. How cool is that? I like that. Here I was thinking somebody was walking around. Oh no. Oh, freaking bear! Damn! I thought somebody hit me in the back like a player. Now I'm bleeding. That's not good. Almost got my stone hatchet made. 72 health. Yep. Yep. Oh, crap. Still chasing me. This is cool. I like this, guys. I really, really like this. Here I am attacking a pig because I thought a player was walking around. I found out it was a pig. Or the bear. Started attacking the pig, and a bear comes up from behind me and presents a danger level. And here it comes again. Wow. I quit bleeding, so that's cool. Now I'm running for my life from a damn bear. I wonder how far I have to run before it stops chasing me here. If it'll ever stop chasing me. I'm pretty sure I can't kill it with a rock. Now, you used to be able to run bears really easy in Old Legacy Rust, but maybe it stopped. Look at these mountains, though. I mean, look how easy it would be to get lost, and look how the terrain is really believable. I mean, this looks like the levels and while it doesn't look super realistic, the randomness and the way the hills and the trees and the rocks and everything make it look really believable, like you're actually in the mountains. I love this. This is just ultra cool. Let's get our stone hatchet now, which we made. Hit 2. See how much faster this is. I wonder if we could kill that dumb bear now. Our health is going up a little bit. So that's good, because I'm going to need to get some... I probably ought to look for a pig. Because killing a bear naked with even a stone hatchet was not possible in... There he is. It's not possible in Legacy Rust, and I doubt that it is here. But, you know what? We're going to go ahead and try it. Screw it. Look at the way the bear's running. Wow! Dead. I'm bleeding again, but I whooped a damn bear. That was cool. Oh man, I love this. Listen to the sound of that. Me crushing his bones, and that's awesome. Now, I got me some raw wolf meat. We used to get chicken meat, raw chicken, from bears. Now, we are getting... Well, that was almost too easy to kill a bear. Definitely scared me more than the threat level was. Of course, I probably wouldn't have killed him with a rock. Or maybe I could have. I wonder if we don't see any durability yet, it don't look like. What did I just see disappear in the snow down here? saw black. I don't know if it was a texture issue or if like a pig went through the world there or something. Huh. Yeah, but I love the way this terrain is. It really feels like you're in the hills. This is so much better than Legacy Rust. Oh my god, that feels so much different hitting a tree. So cool. I'm already in love with this new Legacy Rust, guys. This thing is beyond awesome already. Build yourself a little stone hatchet, and you can just go to town on getting wood here, even if you don't find the wood piles. Look at this. Somebody's built him a nice little house with a view up here on the rock. What's this, an arrow or something? Rock? Burned wolf meat. Okay, I can see why they threw that away. Damn it, get up there. Having to find alternate routes to get up around a area. I'm gonna go check this little house out that somebody built. That is super cool. See if we can bust down the door. You know what? I need to cook me some of my wolf meat here soon and eat so I don't die. You can kind of see inside through that little crack. Open box. Let's see if I can... Ooh, that's not good. Am I able to take this stuff through the wall? I am. So that's something they need to fix. Because I'm able to loot this guy's box through his wall. That's not cool. Look at the way this wall looks. That's really nice. See if there's any more boxes I can loot. Get a gun or something without having to break in. Probably fall off trying to go over here. Nope. What did I hear? Heard something. I heard something. Why is phone going off in the background? I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not gonna answer it. Why do I have a feeling there's a player around somewhere? Look how fast it looks like I'm striking this wall, this door. That's really cool. Interesting to see how long it takes to bust in. Get busted in if he has a furnace. I can basically steal his house and his forge and everything else that he has. Getting stoned. Sure, there's nobody over here watching me. It's an arrow pointed at my head, or a gun, or whatever. So as long as I'm getting stoned while hitting this door, I have a feeling I'm doing damage to it. See right there, stones, +1. he might have upgraded this. He might have upgraded this house and this wall and everything like that, and that's why it looks like stone. Remember, last time I played, everything was colored. You know, like blue and green and yellow and red and crop. This might be one of the highest levels of fortification here. I'm guessing it is because of the look of the door and the fact that I'm getting stones from it while hitting it. So this might take a while. It's edible raw human meat. We'll see if we can keep hitting this, what looks like a stone. I don't know. It looks like a wooden door fortified with stone. I mean, you can see that. So I wonder if I keep hitting it, if it'll eventually wear down to just a wooden door. What was that? Somebody shot somewhere. No, if they shot at me, I don't think so. Oh, I heard a gunfire. Look at this little guys. I mean, look at this. It looks like I'm kicking rocks off the edge of the cliff. See that? How cool is that? Definitely adds a touch of immersion to the game. Now, what am I hearing now? Is it another freaking pig or wolf walking around, or is it a player? I'm guessing this time it's a player around me. What is that sound? What is that sound? I'm looking for you, buddy. Yep, I think this time it's a player.